everything's fine. It's all fine. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hailstorm Part 2, and we're going to get right into the action here. Coming out first from Vancouver, British Columbia, he is Sandman. Sandman, of course, look at him. Look at this guy. Dressed for the occasion, looking comfy and cozy as ever. I don't think I've ever seen Sandman wear an attire like this, but there's a first for everything. Maybe the man is a very festive individual, or the woman, or the alien, whatever is under that costume. Very festive, gotta love it. Ladies and gentlemen, making his in-ring debut from the Great White North. He's loud, he's proud, and he's about to fight you now. It is Michael Ramsay. Those are not my words, but I will say I do stand behind him. He is loud and he is proud, and he seems as though he is ready to fight Sandman right here, right now. There you go, Michael Ramsay is standing in the ring, staring dead into the mask, I guess you can say, of Sandman. I remember when I had my first match, I crawled down to the ring and everybody made fun of me. So let's hope that this is a different kind of first match for Michael Ramsay. Will he succeed or will he fail? It is all in his own hands. But of course, Sandman isn't looking to help Michael Ramsay succeed here tonight. And referee Adam Smith, after making sure that the ladder was in place, has rung the bell, and this match is underway. Michael Ramsay reaching out to shake Sandman's hand. Sandman has always been quite the sportsman, but tonight, wait a minute. Sandman trying to think of if he should or should. Whoa, okay. Sandman slapping Michael Ramsay straight across the face there. Michael Ramsay coming back with a punch right across Sandman's face. It was nice for Michael Ramsay to do, but apparently Sandman isn't taking lightly to this vagabond. Sandman now locking it up with Michael Ramsay, twisting his arm, but Michael Ramsay, look at that. Reverses. And now here goes Sandman, the veteran, to Michael Ramsay, that is, flipping Michael up and over after flipping out of that himself. Now Sandman has the upper hand. Michael Ramsay is not looking so good. His scarf looks pretty good, but he does not. But he's back up on his feet already. Sandman getting up to the top turnbuckle. Wasting little time in this match, trying to put him away as soon as possible. He's flying down with that diving arm drag. Caught Michael Ramsay completely off guard, but wait a minute, he held on to it. Michael Ramsay just fought his way back up to his own feet, and now these two are locked up once again. Look at that, Michael Ramsay throwing Sandman's arm over his neck and flipping him up and over with a snap suplex, but Sandman nips right back up. Michael Ramsay has no idea. There he goes, Michael Ramsay just turned around and now he has realized that Sandman is already back up. A look of disdain on the face of Michael Ramsay, trying to think of what to do next. Going in for a kick there, but Sandman catches and super kick straight to the jaw of Michael Ramsay, taking him down. Now Sandman wasting little time picking Michael up, Irish whipping him to the ropes, but Michael holds on to the ropes there. Sandman, now trying to think of what to do himself, runs in with a huge clothesline, sending Michael Ramsay into the other ring, and here we go. Our first taste of the 3-ring action here, I guess you can call it. Michael Ramsay lands all the way into the other ring, but what's going on here? Sandman getting up on that top rope. Look at the balance by Sandman. Jumping up and over, and look at that, a flying crossbody onto Michael Ramsay into that ring. Wow. And he hits the mark. Holds on to Michael for a pin here. Adam Smith sees it from the other ring, only a 2 count. That one looks like it took a lot out of Sandman. Did you see the air that he got on that one? Sandman doesn't believe that that count was correct, I guess, so he's going in for another pin. Only a 2 count again. Michael Ramsay already showing that he is resilient. He is not going to go down that easily. Referee Adam Smith running over to that ring as quickly as he possibly can. Now Sandman and Michael Ramsay just pacing around here, trying to figure each other out. Michael goes in with a huge chop, and another. Michael Ramsay throwing Sandman into the corner. Michael looking very impressive for this being his first match. We'd love to see that. Now Michael going back into the other corner, charging at Sandman with a huge Yakuza kick. Wow. Almost sounds like I got kicked in the mouth. Wasn't even able to say that. Sandman falls and slumps down right onto his high knee in the corner there. Michael goes back once again to the other side. Charges in again. With another one. Second time though. Does not work out as Sandman was ready for it. Catches Michael, but look at that. Michael hit him with an enziguri. Sandman falls right back into that corner. These two men are giving us one hell of an opening match here tonight on a card that is stacked. Now Michael trying to wrap his arms around the head there of Sandman. Michael looking as though he's trying to get it out of the corner himself. Pulls Sandman all the way to the middle of the ring. Oh, look at that with that float over DDT. Pulled that one out of nowhere. That's not something you see a rookie do every day. And he nailed it too. Sandman just laying on his stomach there, clutching his head, trying to flip over to his back now. But Michael Ramsay stalking him, waiting on his every move. These vagabonds are tough, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Ramsay standing over Sandman, trying to think of what to do, goes in for a pin. Only a 2 count though. Sandman barely kicks out in the nick of time. Michael looking a little frustrated now. Michael is getting a good taste of everything that comes with being a Vandal here. In this match, I told everybody, Sandman does not go down without a fight. But who knows, there's a chance that he might not go down at all tonight. Now Michael picking Sandman back up to one knee, throws him up against the ropes. Sandman bounces off of the ropes. Goes right back to Michael Ramsay. Michael goes for a clothesline, but Sandman ducks under it and slides right out of the ring. Takes a little bit of a lap here. Playing in the snow like a child. Listen, I don't know who's under that costume. It could very well be a very, very tall and large child. Michael asking him where is he going. Sandman just ran all the way to the other side and climbs the ladder to get back into the middle ring. Michael Ramsay chased him all the way around too. Now Michael climbing the ladder. Better hope that scarf doesn't get hooked up on one of the rungs. That would be very, very bad for Michael Ramsay. Michael's standing there on the top rope. Oh, but Sandman going in with a spear. Michael Ramsay took a nasty fall from the top rope onto the ground there. Sandman going in shoulder first. Michael doubled over and fell onto the canvas. Now Sandman grabbing the leg of Michael Ramsay. Elbow drop right to the knee there of Michael. Apparently Sandman took exception to the fact that Michael also climbed the ladder, trying to make sure that he never climbs any ladders ever again. Sandman trying to wrap Michael Ramsay up here. Look at that, Sandman doing the go to sleep, one of his famous finishers here. Look at that, Michael Ramsay is just bent all out of shape. I'm not talking. Okay, I don't even know where I was going with that. But Michael Ramsay is bent all out of shape. His back all the way back there. Sandman has Michael's head twisted. Bodies are not meant to twist that way. Unless you're Sophie Dossie. Like, I don't know if you guys know who Sophie Dossie is, but yeah, she's incredible. But Michael Ramsay was not built that way. Sandman breaks the hold though. Michael Ramsay, a lot of fight still left in him. That move did not put the man to sleep as Sandman has intended. Michael Ramsay pops back out of his sleep and says, I'm not done. Adam Smith saying, alright, fight on. Michael Ramsay goes in with a stiff punch to the side of Sandman's face. Goes in for the other side now of Sandman's face. Throws him up against the ropes. Sandman bounces off of the ropes, goes right back to Michael. Michael catches him, holds him for a little bit, then flips him up and over with that belly-to-belly suplex. Tossed Sandman nearly halfway across the ring with that one. Sandman, though, not staying down himself. Both of these men, a lot of fight, a lot of determination. Both of them want to go into the new year with a win under their belt. Look at that, Sandman not knowing where the hell he is. Wow, Michael Ramsay coming in with that pump handle power bomb. Hooks the man up from behind and slams him down to the canvas. Michael Ramsay has been doing his homework on everybody here at the Rogue Wrestling Alliance, you can tell. Because Sandman is one of our more unorthodox competitors that we have here. Excuse me. And Michael going in for a pin. 1, 2, and a 3. That power bomb put Sandman out for good. And ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Michael Ramsay. A very successful debut here for Michael Ramsay in the Rogue Wrestling Alliance, and from what I can tell, it seems as though he has a very, very bright future. Kept up with Sandman in this one, but there's no telling what the future holds for this man. Took his bruises, took his bumps, and now the man has his hand held high in victory. As he leaves the ring, somebody's gonna have a great holiday season and somebody will not be. Hats off to both of these men though. A hell of an opening match, but ladies and gentlemen, we still have 3 more matches to go. And I mean, wow. Very, very, very impressive by the Vagabonds here. Of course, if you don't know the lingo, the Vagabonds are our rookies. So if 2 rookies are able to do that match, imagine what the rest of this night will be like. Great match by both competitors, but let's go ahead and move right into the second match of the evening. This match, there's bad blood all over, written all over this match. This match is for the RWA Men's Young Gun Championship. As I said before, this man TJ choked Bert out Oh, and here he comes. He wants to interrupt me. Alright, that's fine. It's cool. Everything's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, from Colorado Springs, Colorado, this is TJ Aquilius. Here he comes down to the ring. As I was saying, this man decided to choke Bert out from behind just a matter of weeks ago on Wired episode 10. Wired is our weekly show every Saturday at 4 PM SLT. To the point as to where Bert was coughing up blood. One of the more rugged things we've seen from TJ as of late, but of course he's a vagabond trying to prove himself, and he sure as hell got the attention of a lot of people, mainly Bert Turbo O'Neill. And now he has an opportunity to walk out as the RWA Men's Young Gun Champion in this submission match. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, from the Koopa Kingdom. As you remember, he won the Young Gun tournament to become the first ever male Young Gun champion. This is Bert Turbo O'Neill. Bert has been quite the fighting champion ever since he arrived on the scene. He's been defending his title left and right. Oh, wait a minute. TJ comes in just pounding on Bert. Come on, he didn't even have it. Give me a break. This guy's relentless. Get off of him. Referee Adam Smith running up there. I mean, what's he supposed to do? TJ just coming up and shoving Bert's head in the snow. Punches straight to the... What's he trying to do? He's trying to soften this man up before their match even starts. The match hasn't even started yet, and TJ apparently took exception to the fact that Bert was taunting, as everybody does, on top of the ramp. TJ just repeatedly just blows to the head of Bert Turbo O'Neill. Punch after punch after punch. Bert has no idea what the hell was came out of nowhere. TJ is relentless. This man is still going. Get him off, Adam Smith. Good God, we said that this man had a mean streak, but I didn't expect that he would stoop this low to not even have Bert enjoy his own entrance. That is Adam Smith threatening to disqualify TJ here. TJ needs to let him go. Look at that. TJ grabbing a snowball and shoving it in the face of Bert Turbo O'Neill. Something tells me that wasn't just a snowball and there was something hidden inside, because that thing smacked. TJ finally got off of him, but the damage has been done though. TJ getting back into the ring, smirking, a disgusting smirk on his face. Loving what he just did there to Bert. Now the referee checking on Bert. There's a chance that this match might not even happen at this point now. Bert is out cold there on the ramp. Now he's stirring. This isn't something that... I get it. You know, it's a Rogue Wrestling Alliance. Things are a little different here from everywhere else. But this isn't the kind of thing that you like to see. You know, we like to see matches straight up. No shenanigans like this, but sadly that is the Rogue Wrestling Alliance. And Bert, apparently this match is still gonna happen, because Bert, instead of going backstage, although he just took a beat down from TJ, he's slowly getting to the ring. He's in the ring now. It might not be a good thing, but the man is gonna continue. Referee Adam Smith checking on him again, asking him, can you go on? Bert looks dazed, confused, angry, and sad all at once. I couldn't tell you what's going through this man's mind, but a sad display from TJ. I could say that I didn't expect it, and I did say that I didn't expect it, but deep down I should have known. Bert saying I'm fine after taking all those blows to the head. You've got to think that Bert is now weakened even more. I guess it's strategy from TJ here. The bell has rung though, and this submission match is now underway. Both men locking it up. Of course, to win this match, you have to make your opponent tap out or pass out. One of the two. TJ going in with a wrist lock. TJ isn't necessarily the most technical individual on this roster, as you can tell from the way that he just attacked Bert. But he said that he's been working on it. These two just exchanging holds, trading off here. Smart move by Bert. Gives himself a little bit of time to recover if he can hold TJ down. Bert now going in for those punches. Returning the favor to TJ. Goes in for the gut punches now. Bert has a lot of fight in him. That's exactly why he's the RWA Men's Young Gun Champion. You don't just go through a whole tournament and win a title for nothing. TJ now drops down to one knee and Bert bounces off of the ropes. Goes right back to TJ. TJ did not expect any of that to happen. Oh, but TJ capitalizes with a spine buster. Slamming Bert right onto his back there. TJ smirking once again after everything that this man does. He loves it. He loves knowing that he hurt somebody. TJ now lifted the leg of Bert and kicked it. Stiff kick, trying to put Bert. Seems as though TJ may or may not have a strategy. It's too early to tell, but maybe he's going for the legs, maybe thinking a sharpshooter or something. Going for the lower back and the legs of Bert. Could be a sound strategy from TJ. Of course, the man did know that he has an opportunity to win this title, so he's probably brushed up on his maneuvers. Going with a DDT to the foot of Bert now. So we're working on the leg here. Referee Adam Smith still looking a little baffled about what the hell just happened. I am also Adam Smith. I am also. TJ, one more time going in. There he goes. Sharpshooter, first submission of the match. If Bert taps out, he will lose the RWA Men's Young Gun Championship. Referee Adam Smith right on it, checking on Bert, trying to see if he can continue. Asked him if referee Adam Smith asked Bert if he wants to give up, and Bert said never. Crawls to the rope and gets a rope break. TJ though, look at him, still holding on, wrenching the legs of Bert all the way back, trying to inflict as much damage as he can. Referee Adam Smith starting the count now. Oh wow, TJ shouting some profanities at Adam Smith, telling him that he's got until 5. And then he finally breaks the hold. Yeah, TJ, when he came in, he was a shy little vagabond. And then apparently, over time, he realized that maybe that just wasn't working out for him. So now, he's developed a little more of a mean streak. As you can see, he's decided to not wait for things, but he decided to reach out and take it. Now TJ getting in the face of Adam Smith. Adam saying, you know the rules, don't play with me. Adam Smith does not want to be played with. That is a man of honor. TJ now trying to figure out what the hell to do next. It seems as though TJ expected Bert to just give up after that one hold, but that's not the case. I mean, you've got to know that Bert is, of course, probably one of the hardest working individuals on this roster. He's not just going to give up just like that, even with the attacks. Bert trying to get back up to his feet here while TJ argues with the referee. TJ's taking too much time here though. Arguing with the referee is not the best strategy. I would know. It screwed me over various times. Bert finally makes it back up to his feet now. TJ comes in from behind with a German suplex. TJ is apparently now confused. TJ, there are no pins in this match. TJ just trying to inflict pain, just holding it in there. Letting all of, okay, you see, this is weird. The TJ just letting all of the blood rush to the head of Bert, holding it. Referee Adam Smith, I don't think, listen, it would be something if Bert ends up tapping out to a German suplex. I mean, I don't know if that's ever happened, but TJ tried. You tried, man. You tried. It didn't work, though. It didn't work. Bert eventually broke out of it, and now TJ looks very frustrated trying to figure out what to do next. That was actually pretty crafty. I'll give it to him. It was very unique. Bert's body has got to be... Oh my god. TJ laid it into his head up there on the ramp before Bert even realized that it would happen. TJ worked on his legs, his lower back. Bert has got to be softened up by now. He's barely had any offense in this match thus far. Now TJ working on him. Wrenching the arm back now. Going in for another body part. TJ just trying anything that he can think of. I don't think his initial strategy of working the leg of Bert and then putting him into that hold in hopes that Bert would tap out really worked out for him. Now TJ just going in for the arm now, wrenching the arm all the way back, driving his knee into the shoulder, it seems, of Bert. TJ, this man is disgusting, just foaming at the mouth. Bert is of course in the ropes again, so referee Adam Smith counts it, says let go, but Bert fights his way out of the hold himself, makes his way back up to his feet. And look at that TJ, again, flipping him up and over. But no, Bert reverses now, flipping TJ up and over. Bert tries to create some space here, but TJ follows him all the way through. Bert trying to evade TJ now, trying to figure out how to get away from this man, just even for a few moments. Get a breather. TJ falls against the ropes, but look at that! Bert comes in with that hurricane kick, and TJ falls into the other ring. Stiff kick, there you go. Bert finally has the upper hand in this match, and TJ is laid out. TJ gives me a lot of bully vibes. This man isn't somebody that you want to befriend. In the beginning he was, but now he's just a bully, man. Look at that, Bert dropping down, getting on the ledge there of that deck, waiting for TJ to get back up. Oh no, he's not. Bert going in with that sky twister press, and he nails it up over the top rope right onto TJ. He hits his mark. Took a lot out of TJ there. Went from looking like the man to looking like a fish out of water. But Bert, that took a lot out of Bert too though. Remember, his lower back has been a target of TJ's throughout the entire match. That spine buster started the whole ripple effect, and now Bert is just grasping his lower back. Makes you wonder if the risk was worth it. Bert gets back up to his feet first. TJ's still down, clutching all of his body parts. TJ is a little shaken up by that, and I don't blame him. Very impressive from the champ here. Now Bert wrenching the neck of TJ back, bending TJ's body in a way that it should not be bent, just like Sandman from earlier. And if bodies aren't meant to be bent this way, well, they sure as hell are being bent now. Referee Adam Smith asking TJ if he gives. TJ says, fuck no. Screaming in agony at Adam Smith. I think some spit just went flying in Adam's face there. TJ uses his knees, one knee by one knee, and just gets over to the rope there. Yes, you see it correctly. TJ's knee is touching the rope, so Adam Smith has to start the count once again. Now TJ gets back up to his feet somehow, some way. Flips it up and over, and now these men are locking up once again. Very impressive by TJ, the resiliency in both men. Oh, alright. The gloves have come off. These two are now slugging it out. The submissions weren't working out, so you might as well try to beat each other to a bloody pulp. And these two are trading shots back and forth. TJ, oh, with an eye rake. Oh, and then a stomp to the foot. Alright, TJ is pulling it all out of the book here. Goes in with a chop right across the chest to Bert. Bert backs up. TJ goes in with another chop right across the chest. Of course, Bert is very video game centric. He loves dressing up in different attires, such as the one that he has on tonight. It looks very comfy, very nice. Not a video game guy, I'm gonna say that it's Zelda. Don't hold me to it. I'm a scrub, I know. Look at that, TJ drop kicking Bert over the top rope. Bert lands, takes another face full of snow. Now Bert is clutching his head while TJ looks down at him, proud as hell of himself. This man looks like he just won the title already. You didn't win, TJ. The match is still going, man. TJ taking some time to soak in the moment. Soak in the fact that Bert is not looking so good whatsoever right now. Bert tries to create some space here, crawling up onto the apron, holding on to it. TJ saying, look at him. It's like, how do you like that for your young gun champion? Bert trying to get away from TJ, but TJ runs right up from behind him, pouncing on him. I don't know if Bert knows that TJ is on him, though. Look at that, TJ shoving Bert. Bert rolls right through it, though. Now Bert trying to run away. Referee Adam Smith and TJ both following Bert around the ring here. It's a little chase. A little chase is happening right now. Bert trying to hold on to the ladder to hold himself up. The man tried to run away, but it's not working. Well, not run away, but, you know, get away from TJ momentarily, that is. TJ follows him. Now these two are back to slugging it out. Oh, look at this. They're slugging it up the ladder. Okay, if that was me, one of my... Oh, yeah, I would have felt... Oh, yeah, I would have definitely fallen by now. These two men just going at it here, though. Doing a great job of it. I do not have that kind of balance that these men have. Wow, look at that. TJ kicking his leg all the way up in the air. Lifted Bert, and Bert got thrown by TJ's foot all the way to the center of the ring. Good God. The punches weren't working out. Apparently TJ had to take a big boot right to Bert Turbo O'Neill. The champ is down, and that was brutal. I'm glad that is not me at the moment. But I felt it. I felt it. I felt it in my jaw too. Bert now looking so good. This man, God, I'm surprised I didn't knock him out. TJ picking Bert back up to one knee now. Kicking him once again. Doubling Bert over. Throwing his arm over his neck and going in with that snap suplex. Once again back to the lower back of Bert. That fall that Bert just took though from that big boot on top of the ladder just... I mean, damn. His entire body has to be feeling it right now. So TJ is once again in control of this match. Remember, earlier when Bert was coming out, TJ attacked him before the match even started. I don't think TJ really cares though. All he cares about is walking out as the men's Young Gun champion. The new one, that is. TJ trying to put Bert into a hammerlock, but Bert reverses it into his own. Now Bert just Bert just slaps TJ across the back of the head. I don't think TJ was ready for that one. Slapped him across. And you know what? You got it. Sometimes you just got to do it. Bert bouncing off of the ropes here. TJ trying to run away from Bert now. Bert goes over with a single leg drop kick. TJ flies all the way back into the ropes, trying to hold on to the ropes to keep himself up. Once again, Bert did a move. Lands on his back awkwardly. Bert taking a lot of risks. Bert is more than willing to put his body on the line here in this match. Now TJ is leaning on the ropes there. Bert getting back up to his feet, clutching at his chest, bounces off of the ropes, charges into TJ now. Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no! TJ just flipped him up and over with that back body drop. Bert lands into the other ring. Oh God! TJ is very violent. I mean, I don't think anybody goes in there with the mentality that you have to protect your opponent, because that's not how wrestling works. Alright, these men are just laying it all on the line, and TJ is out, dare I say, to kill Bert. And if he walks out as a champion, I guess for him it would be worth it. But let's hope that Bert does not get de-rendered off of the face of the grid, because that would be sad. It would be pretty sad. But TJ doesn't care. Look at him. Picking Bert up, putting him into a front face lock. Look at this. Now TJ just flexing on everybody, saying, who's ready for something new? Yeah, the crowd isn't taking lightly to that one. TJ going in with a crossface now, pulling the head of Bert all the way back. I'm getting claustrophobic just watching this. TJ's hands are over Bert's mouth. Bert trying to claw his way to the bottom rope there once again. Adam Smith asked Bert if he gives. Bert is not giving up though. There we go. Adam Smith back at it again with the counting. Bert Turbo O'Neill gets his hand on the bottom rope there, clutching it. TJ breaks the hold again. Adam Smith saying, "Let's go!" And there he goes. TJ broke the hold. And there he goes again. Once again, TJ just getting in the face of Adam Smith. Listen, I don't know. There's got to be something between TJ and Adam Smith, because I don't know if TJ has beef with Adam from whenever. Maybe it was a while ago. Maybe they went to school together. But TJ is constantly just getting in this man's face. TJ telling Adam that he's going to kick his pansy ass. Adam said... Adam saying, "No more of that bullshit." I mean, listen. Wow, this is the Rogue Wrestling Alliance, ladies and gentlemen. It's a mixture of great wrestling and world star hip hop, pretty much. Gotta love it. Now TJ returning the favor, as Bert's just holding onto the top rope. TJ just slapping Bert in the back of the head there, trying to slap the blue and the pink out of Bert's hair. Slapping him again, slapping him around. We do love our bomb-ass smack talk, that's true. Okay, oh, and here we go. Giving everybody in the audience some very, 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 very horrifying flashbacks. TJ, there's that choke, that rear naked choke that we saw just weeks ago that made Bert cough up blood and spit up blood. But look at this, TJ isn't just staying in one place. He is literally trying to ragdoll Bert around the ring. Bert's arms are flaring all over the place. TJ just dragging him by his neck around the ring. Bert moving with every little bit of fight that he has in his body. These two are not dancing. TJ doesn't strike me as the dancer either. TJ just dragging him around. Oh, look at that. Bert reverses with a Pele kick. Bert managed to shove TJ's arms off and break out of the hold and gets that Pele kick on TJ. Out of nowhere. That's what the champion does. This man isn't the RWA Men's Young Gun Champion for nothing. This is, of course, ladies and gentlemen, a submission match. So TJ's tried. He's pulled out a lot of different things from his arsenal that we've never seen from him. But it just hasn't been enough. Bert Turbo O'Neill is now getting back into the face of TJ. These two are facing off once again. TJ throwing Bert up against the ropes. Bert bounces off. Gets right back into the face of TJ. Oh, look at this. Bert hits him with the joystick. One of Bert's finishers, one of his signature moves. One of the two. What I do know is that it's put away a lot of people. Now Bert bending the arm of TJ all the way back. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. That's how a match could change. Now Bert is in control and TJ is screaming in pain and agony. The joystick is not to be played with, ironically. TJ just wrenching the Bert wrenching the arm of TJ all the way back. Looks like he's about to pop his arm out of the socket now. Adam asking if he gives. He needs to know. TJ is fighting. He's fighting and he's fighting. Just screaming profanities. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. TJ has tapped out. And just like that, the man that took advantage of Bert from the beginning of the match, before the match even started, just lost the match. Which means that Bert Turbo O'Neill is still your RWA Men's Young Gun Champion. Hell of a fight from both men. I told you guys that Bert Turbo O'Neill, and you've seen it too. You don't need to take my word for it. You've seen it. Bert Turbo O'Neill in his entire wrestling career has been one of the most hard-working individuals, one of the most resilient individuals, and he proved that right here tonight as the big bully TJ goes down in history as another victim of Bert Turbo O'Neill. Now Bert's arm up there in the air as it belongs, as he deserves. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm still baffled. I'm very baffled because that joystick came out of nowhere. And look at TJ. He's very shook. He's on the ground, not looking too good as Bert Turbo O'Neill poses off with his Men's Young Gun Championship. You go, man. You go. Bert clapping for himself here, getting the audience involved. Yeah! I'm not biased. Everything's fine. I'm not biased. Listen, I wish the best for TJ. I hope that everything ends up being okay. But Bert just took everything that TJ had and it wasn't enough. So you've got to know that TJ's going to come back next year in 2020 angrier than ever. Great match though from both men. Both gave it their all, but in the end, Bert is still your RWA Men's Young Gun Champion. And TJ shoves Adam Smith off of him. It's always nice when the good guy wins. Unless you're in the ring and you're TJ, then, you know, that's not a good thing. And there he goes. The champ has left the building. He has entered the igloo. I have no idea what is in the igloo. Maybe it leads to another universe. Couldn't tell you. Hell of a match from both competitors. But ladies and gentlemen, we still have 2 huge matches to go. Some of the most anticipated matches in the past few weeks, that is. In all of SL Wrestling, I would say. But before we get into that, this is the last episode, the last show for the Rogue Wrestling Alliance that has our stories and our usual shenanigans on it. But that doesn't mean that we're done for the year. So, when I used to wrestle, not that anybody cares, I know you guys didn't ask, but I'm gonna tell you anyways, alright? I'm just gonna tell you anyways. That's what I do, I just force myself onto people. Yeah, Ophelia? Yeah, I'm forcing myself onto everybody. So anyways, as I was saying, when I was wrestling under a different promotion, I had some of the best times of my life there. I loved it, I loved wrestling, I loved just everything. I still do love wrestling, but things are a little different for me. But when I first started wrestling, I would always think to myself, what would it be like to put my own show together? What would it be like to, I guess the nerd term is to book my own show? And I would always open these note cards. This is a true story, by the way. I'm really exposing myself here, so don't laugh at me too much. But I used to make up fake note cards. I used to put fake names of wrestlers on them and pretend as though I was the booker. Listen, I couldn't tell you why I did that. I did it. I did it with people that are real, people that are fake. I'm sure at one point I probably put Cody Hooley versus Pasa Lopez on the note card. I couldn't tell you. But regardless, I've always wondered what it would be like to book. And here at the Rogue Wrestling Alliance, we want the members of our roster to not have to wonder what that would be like, but we want them to experience everything, get a little taste of everything, and bring their own vision to life when our regular shows are on break. Which is why we're introducing this concept called Vandalized. So Vandalized is a show with a house show format, so there's no storylines or anything connected to it. Just matches, great action, great personalities, and instead of the usual people running the show, these shows will be ran by our Vandals, which I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. Could be a little bad, because some of these people are really off the wall, you know, they're kind of weird, kind of strange, but they're going to be in charge of shows, and I think it's going to be a good concept. Maybe it will be, you know, maybe things will go very bad and everything will burn down to the ground. But regardless, the first episode of Vandalized will be on Monday, December 16th at 4 p.m. SLT, and the Vandal in charge of that one will be Bert Turbo O'Neill. And the second show will be on December 20th at 4 p.m. SLT with TJ running the show. Ironically, you just saw both men. Perhaps Bert's show will be happy. Maybe it'll be sad. Maybe TJ will be, you know, maybe he'll have a stage filled with his face on it. You never know. So that's a new thing we'll be introducing soon. I hope you guys will support them, support our Vandals, and we'll see what they have to come up with. What they have up their sleeve. I'm sure it'll be something cool, something good, something fresh. Good and fresh. I guess that's what James Charles says. I don't know if any of you guys like James Charles. Is that right? It's cool. But anyways, that's that. And ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we have 2 more matches to go here tonight. And the next one is one that everybody has been talking about on Twitter, on Facebook, in IMs, everywhere, you name it. The Rogue reset button is on the line in this next match, and this match is a false count anywhere. Now again, to explain what the Rogue reset button is, it is a button inside of a briefcase. So you don't see the button because it's enclosed. You know, it's in the briefcase. Trust us on this one. It's in the briefcase. But the recipient of this button will be able to reset any match at any given time. So let's say that Stone wins it, and he wants to reset just a normal singles match. You know, let's say the match went on for 60 minutes and he lost. And he's like, you know what? I have this briefcase. I'm going to reset the match. He has the power to do so. Nobody can say anything. Nobody in power, no authority figure, nobody can say anything, because that is his right. Let's say that maybe Cody wins it. You know, maybe God goes on to win the briefcase tonight, and he's in a championship match. He loses. He has the opportunity to reset that match, and maybe he'll win the championship, or he'll lose again. Listen, you never know. But regardless, I think it's enough of me talking now, and I think it's time to get into the match itself. What do you say? And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, this match is a Falls Count Anywhere match for the Rogue Reset button. Coming out first from Harlem, New York, this is Stone. Stone is one of those individuals that has a strength that is unmatched. Hello, Stone. I'm glad that I'm up here and you're all the way down there. Oh, my mom said hi. Okay, thanks. That's real nice. That's pleasant. This man Stone, although he loves to talk trash just as TJ does, is one of the most unpredictable individuals, really. He's a lot stronger than he looks. And of course, the man looks pretty damn strong, wouldn't you say? He's chiseled, but he has that unmatched strength. I've seen him throw a man from the inside of the ring to the ramp, and that is no easy thing to do. And he did it with ease. Oh, Stone not telling Adam that his mom said hi. This man has been around, apparently. Alright. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, this man made his shocking RWA debut at Macabre just 2 months ago. From the heavens above, this is God. And there he is, God in all of his glory, flossing through the snow. Look at this man. Everything you see around here, this man made. He made the snow, he made the wood, he made it all come to life because he is God. Sliding into the ring now. Getting into the face of Stone. Not sure if Stone has slept with God's mother, and I'm not sure how that would exactly work out, but let's hope that he didn't. Ever since these two faced off at Macabre and Stone ran away, the blood has been boiling between these two. Stone said that he didn't run away, and Stone met God not too long ago, just a few weeks ago. Laid God out on the canvas. God did not take that lightly whatsoever. Adam Smith asking if they're both ready. God says just ring it, and that he does. Adam Smith rings the bell, and we are underway here in this Falls Count Anywhere match for the Rogue Reset button. Both of these men very talented in their own right. Look at this, Stone leaning up against the ropes nonchalantly. Oh, and here we go, starting it right off out of the gates. God runs towards Stone, and Stone flips him up and over. That ring right there has taken 3 nasty falls, and God is the 3rd victim. I told you Stone was a lot more powerful than he looks, and he just proved that. God is no small man. He does look comfy though, so that's always nice to see when a wrestler looks comfy. Now Stone going into the ring there, staying on God. That God did not expect that one, and God knows all. Stone picking him up, and God stomping on the foot of Stone now. Stone backing up a little bit. God bounces. Oh, God runs up against the ropes there, and then Stone hits him with a clothesline, setting him up and over. Now God is tasting the snow. And Stone has gone outside. Stone is not wasting any time, but he is holding his leg. It looks as though he tweaked it a little bit. That stomp from God was really stiff. Sent shockwaves off of Stone's leg there. Now Stone just choking God out, placing his boot right across the Adam's apple of God. Choking him out. Everything is legal in this match, though. It's a falls count anywhere match. These men can do anything at any given time. Pinfalls count anywhere. I mean, this could end on top of the Coco stand. It can end on top of the Tron. It could end in another city. If they go for that long, I mean, you never know. Stone now picking God up. Still surreal to me that God is on this roster. Look at that, Stone throwing God into the deck. God just hit the deck. Now Stone running towards him, but God hits Stone with a dropkick to the knees, and Stone goes face first. Nose first, face first into the wood there. That is not nice. That does not look good. Oh, but wait a minute, God runs in with a huge dropkick from behind, and Stone just slams his face into the wood again. And now God just doing his holy teabags on Stone there. You gotta do what you gotta do to get into the opponent, get into the mind of your opponent. God standing on the steps there, looking down at Stone. Stone is still down. God creates some space here, calling for Stone to get up. Not just pacing around nervously, waiting for Stone. Stone is taking his sweet time, even if he's able to get up. Man knows better. Taking his time now. Trying to crawl back over to the steps. God gets up on the apron, though, of the middle ring there. Oh my goodness, jumps down. Flying knee right to the face of Stone. Yeah, that face that got all of our moms, Stone. It's not gonna look so good after this, man. Not gonna look so good after this. That one just, oh my goodness. God picking Stone back up to one knee. Dragging him, just dragging that one knee across the snow. God has a handful of Stone's neck now. Stone has no idea where the hell he is. Vandal versus Vagabond at its finest here. These two. This match has personal feud written all over it. Oh, look at this, Stone now reversing, throwing God into the steps. Stone throwing God into the post now, though. The steps, excuse me, sorry, God flipped up and over. Stone picking him back up to one knee, now throwing him into the cameras. Oh, look at this. God reversed it with a drop toe hold. Stone goes face first into the teleprompter there now. God comes in with a, oh my goodness, a shining black from behind, bouncing Stone's big head off of the teleprompter. Stone is, God is relentless in this one. It is a false count anywhere. Look at this. Oh, God taking some time to smile for the people at home. Or maybe he's reading. Are those Bible verses on the teleprompter? What the hell? I didn't put those there. Fans are loving this one. Want to see violence? This is a place to see it. Stone is not looking so good, though. Stone is not having a good time as everybody else is. Now God picking Stone up. Socking him across the side of his face. Socking him again. Stone, very resilient. This man is very tough. He's tough as nails. That's why he's still going. Nobody takes that much abuse and still goes. Stone is one heavy hitter, bro. Let me tell you. God's still punching him, punching Stone all the way back. These two men just dancing in the snow. I don't think they're trying to make snow angels though. I mean, maybe because he's God, but I don't think so. Oh yeah, no, Stone wasn't having it. Stone just raked God right across the eyes there. God has no idea what the hell is going on. His eyes are very watery. Stone flips him up and over. Throws him halfway across, well not halfway, but throws him across the snow again. Stone's saving grace is the fact that he's able to use that strange strength. It's uncanny. You don't see that from a man. You would think that this man is actually 7 feet tall, 400 pounds, but he's not. He's not, but he has the strength as if he is. I don't. I just have to rely on biting shins. Now Stone just looking down at God. God trying to use the ladder to get back up, using the ladder for some leverage here. But Stone right on him. Oh shit, here we go. Stone and God are now fighting their way up the ladder. This is the second. How do they do? How do they do this? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Stone just clotheslined God back into the ring. God flew up and over, tripped up there on the top of the ladder, and oh my goodness. Took a nasty, nasty, nasty fall to the back of his head after that clothesline. And Stone just climbs back down the ladder. And Stone is feeling himself right now. Stone getting into the face of the allies in the audience here, but God is back up to his feet. Oh my goodness, God. I mean, while this dude is just talking all that trash to everybody, you might as well just make sure you're okay. God just wants to beat his ass at this point. God doesn't want to take a breather. Oh, here we go. Stone running up the ladder. Oh my goodness. God just jumped up on the top rope and went in with a flying forearm. Both men just fell all the way down. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're back onto the ground. Alright, this is intense. I cannot. Stone tried to get Cody, tried to fake him out though, but God jumps up on the top turnbuckle, comes in with a flying forearm. Stone falls all the way back. That took a lot out of God. This match is... Remember, this is a falls count anywhere, so it could end in... And there we go. God going in for a pin now, trying to end it. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Adam Smith isn't wearing any gloves. Man must be gold. These other 2 guys, I'm sure they have a lot of body heat, but I don't know about Adam. God picking Stone back up now. Dragging him. Dragging that knee across the snow again. Where's he going though? Where's he taking Stone? Thought they were going towards the barricade, but God wanted some more space there. Throws Stone all the way back into the ring now. God follows him in there. Although the ring canvas is changing colors, it is not comfortable. Now God telling Stone to get back up. I still can't believe... I mean, we just saw Stone clothesline God over into the ring, and then God hit Stone with a flying forearm, and these 2 men are still moving. I mean, it hasn't even been 3 minutes since that happened. These guys are tough as hell. God bouncing off of the ropes there, going in for his finisher, the code breaker, but no, Stone shoves him off. That was a close one. Now Stone sliding out of the ring. God is not having it though. God's saying, oi. And Stone runs to the other side. Runs to the middle of the ring now. Runs to the middle ring, excuse me. God trying to figure out how to get in there. He's not trying to take the steps. Forget that. Stone telling God to stay away, Satan. Stone saying, be gone, Satan. Yeah, Stone is definitely seeing things, because that is... God telling Stone to stop running. God finally makes his way to the middle ring. Took the shortcut, though. Took the shortcut. Now Stone doubles God over. God standing on the apron. Stone right there. Oh my goodness. Stone hitting God with that crash landing. Oh no. Oh no. God just on the way down, God's jaw just slapped against that wood. And then he fell right onto his back. Oh my goodness. I'm starting to get a little uncomfortable here watching this match. I feel like I need to get in there and do something, but what am I gonna do? I can't. I need to commentate. Stone saying the power of stone compels you, just mocking God. The way that God's jaw slapped against that wood, and then he just landed on his back, that is not a pretty sight whatsoever. This setup is very unorthodox. First time I've ever seen something like it, and these men are taking full advantage of it too. Now Stone just... what's he doing? Oh no! He's holding God up into the air now. Stone just holding God up there. God trying to escape, but Stone holding onto his shoe now, just holding him up by his foot. And God barely slides out of it there. Quick thinking by God. Stone must be one slippery individual. But God got out of it using his veteran mentality though. Kicks Stone right in the face. Now he gets back up on the apron. Doubles Stone over. God gets up on the top turnbuckle. Stone has no idea. Stone just looked back up and saw him now. Oh hell no. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Stone just ran in with that Hurricane Rana from the top turnbuckle of the middle ring to the... oh my god. You saw it. I mean, you saw it. I don't need to tell you. These men are... look at this. God is just laid out. Stone is laid out. Both men are down. This is not a last man standing match. It's count anywhere. God's neck just snapped up and over, landed really nasty on his back there, as if him landing on the middle deck wasn't enough. God has taken some serious bruises, and I've never seen Stone do something like that ever. Stone now going in for a pin for the Rogue Reset button. Only a 2 count. Oh my god. Hell of a match we're witnessing thus far. This is only match 3. We still have the main event to go. Stone picking God up, throwing him up against the ropes now. Now Stone just kicking God in the back, and God flips up and over the rope. Stone going out to the ring apron now. God just trying to crawl away from Stone, but it's a false count anywhere, so you can try to run, but you can't hide, man. I mean, you can hide, but the match would just go on forever. Stone just staring at God. It seems as though Stone, after hitting that move, he thought that was going to be it, but it's not it, and Stone is just completely out of it, trying to figure out what to do. The man just said, "I float like a flounder and sting like a bass." I mean, yeah, he's definitely out of it. Thinks he's a boxer now. Oh, and there he goes. Again with the punches. Where are they going, though? Punching, Stone punching God. God inching towards that igloo more and more. All the way. These men going up the ramp. Referee Adam Smith inching with them. Hats off to Adam Smith, doing his job very well all throughout thus far. Stone taking God up on top of those snow piles, it seems. God's shoving him off now, though. Excuse me. Now God taking a handful of Stone's fro, dragging him up to the top of the snow pile with him. Oh, and Stone just goes in with that spear, shoves him off and spears him, bent God all the way in half. Oh my god, God is just inching towards up the higher they go. God, I don't think, like I said, maybe they're making snow angels, I don't know, but it doesn't look like God is having too much fun right now. Why did I laugh? Am I psychotic? Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing at that. That's not funny. That's not funny. Now God inching, look at this, God just trying to crawl. These two are on the edge of the stage now. God literally crawled all the way across. Stone kicking God in the gut. What's he doing now? Stone running all the way back and running towards God once again. Oh, Stone was going for something, but God does a back roll right over Stone. Stone almost slipped right off the edge himself. These two men literally playing in the snow now, playing with danger. Oh my god! Oh my god! There are no words. There are literally no words. God just ran at him, flipped him up and over, and landed. Stone went face first into the rocks. These two men are now outside of the stage. They're outside of the barricade. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out. Oh my god. Stone just... Is that cannibalism? Stone literally just ate Stone. Going in for a pin now is God, and there you go. That's it. The 3 count. Oh my goodness. God barely stirred to be... Oh my god. God barely stirred a little bit and was able to get his hand on top of Stone for the 3 count. And ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner. And now, the owner of the Rogue Reset button. He is... God. Hell of a match. I mean, I can say it as much as I want to, but I mean, you all saw it. God ended up hitting Stone with that destroyer. These men went from the top of the snow pile to the edge of the snow pile to the edge of the stage there. God just ran at him with the destroyer. Stone had no idea. It went face first, and that probably concussed the man. Now God is back up onto his feet while Stone is still laid out. Adam Smith giving the injury signal here. Gotta get this man out of here somehow, some way. Oh my goodness. Wow. And there you go, God stumbling back over the barricade. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for these men. Love them or hate them, God and Stone, both of them, put their bodies on the line. And now God has the Rogue Reset button in his possession. This man just crawling in the snow, trying to get back up to his feet, but he keeps falling down. I mean, what do you expect? Take your time, man. Take your time. Way to go. Oh, you don't want me to congratulate you? You want your... Okay. Hold on. Here you go. Sorry. So I'm sorry. I didn't say anything bad about you. For the record, everything's fine. You're great. You're a great guy. Well, there he goes. Stumbles off into the sunset with his Rogue Reset button briefcase. No. Easy. Alright. Alright. There you go. The man almost fell off the side of the stage again. Stumbles into the igloo. Oh wow. Well, there you have it. He is the owner of the Rogue Reset button. God. Cody Hooley. And again, I mean, I'm surprised that we can even say the name God Cody Hooley in the RWA. That still blows my mind. And what do you do when God has even more power in his possession? I don't know, but I guess we'll have to find out in 2020 now that God has the power to reset any match that he wants. But ladies and gentlemen, that is not all, that is not it. Stone is still laid out, by the way. Stone is still out cold. Now we go into our main event of the evening. It is for the RWA World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by the Drifter Malaki. Now there's a lot of history in this match. Category 3, if you remember, was formed a few months ago. Well, not a few months ago.
Nope, she just went to bed for the fucking night. Oh,
he was formed quite a few months ago. That is, in April. Category 3 was formed. It's made up of Malaki and Victory and Pasa Lopez. But just a few weeks ago, Malaki felt as though maybe he shouldn't continue to carry Pasa and Victory. And a lot of people don't believe that he was carrying them. That's not a thing, you know. A lot of people actually felt that maybe everybody carried their own weight in that group. But Malaki felt differently. He turned his back on Pasta. He broke the hearts of Category 3 fans across the grid. Broke my heart too a little bit. I mean, it was sad on their 8-month anniversary of the stable being created. Malaki turned his back on Pasta, and then now the bad blood has boiled over, and Pasta has an opportunity to shut Malaki up once and for all as he faces Malaki, the Drifter, for the RWA World Heavyweight Championship. And this match is, ironically, a first blood match, which means that the first person to bleed will be declared the loser of the match. Let's go ahead and get right into it right now. Being accompanied by the RWA Women's World Champion. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he is the challenger. This is Pasta Lopez. Pasta Lopez, of course, brought his own blanket. He's a bit of a chilly individual tonight. The ever-outgoing Pasta Lopez. Man is known for his great in-ring abilities and also his screaming, a very unique combination of things to be known for. Fans love Pasta, fans love Victory. The allies love these two household names here at the Rogue Wrestling Alliance. You love to see it. Pasa throws his blankie off dramatically. And this man is now ready for a fight.
Wow, let's get Gus! Woo!
There he goes. Pasta Lopez. Storm 2. Pasa climbing back down the ladder to give... Oh, psych! I thought he was going to go give Victory another hug, but he changed his mind. Just dabbing on everybody. The ever-festive Pasta Lopez, ladies and gentlemen. And now, from the mean streets of Chicago, he is your RWA World Heavyweight Champion. He is the Drifter, Malaki. Malaki, of course, a man that has broken many hearts and many necks along the way. First ever RWA Men's World Heavyweight Champion. He's had it for about 6 months now, and I don't think he has any plans on losing it. This man is currently the longest reigning champion because we haven't had any other champions, of course. But even after his reign is over, if it ever ends, his name is now etched in history for a very, very, very long time. A man that used to wrestle in flip-flops, in sandals, comes down to the ring, wrestles a few matches, wins a championship, things that happened in your wildest dreams, and now he has a full attire, he has the title with him, and he's staring Pasta Lopez dead in the eye as these two get ready to have a first blood match. Referee Adam Smith telling Pasa to stay back. Pasa doesn't want to stay back though, screaming profanities at Malaki. Adam Smith has to hold him back though before he can just start this match. Pasa has to get back to the other corner now. Adam Smith pushing Pasa back a little bit. Doesn't look like it's going to go all the way back, but listen, the man is pissed. Do you blame him? Adam Smith holding both men back, getting ready to ring the bell now. Malaki and Pasa No shortage of trash talk in this one. Referee Adam Smith getting ready to ring the bell, asking them if they're both ready. I would assume that, yeah, they've been ready. With all the trash talk that's going on, they've been ready for weeks, for days. And this match is underway, ladies and gentlemen. This match is for the RWA World Heavyweight Championship. One of the most prestigious titles in all of Second Life Wrestling. In my opinion, the most prestigious, aside from the Women's Championship and the Young Guns Championship. Am I biased? Yeah, of course I am. Malaki running towards Pasta. Pasta rolls out of the way. Malaki telling everybody in the audience, I knew he was going to roll. These two men, of course, know each other very well. Pasta kicking Malaki square in the face. Malaki falls back to the corner there. Pasta going in with those gut punches. Asking Malaki if he likes that. Pasta's very unique catchphrase, of course. Always asks everybody if they like that. I don't know what that is. That could literally be anything. And he always asks. Now Pasta charging at Malaki, but Malaki catches him with that drop toe hold. Pasa goes face first into the middle turnbuckle there. Okay, stomping on Pasta. Meanwhile, by the way, Stone is still down from that, Destroyer from God, excuse me. Malaki throwing Pasta into the other corner now. Pasta looking a little winded. Malaki charging red at Pasta. Malaki goes up on the second rope there. Repeated blows to the head. Of course, if you can soften the head up of Pasta and then make him bleed somehow, some way, he will walk out with his title still intact. Malaki relentless, just choking Pasta now. Adam Smith can't do anything about it. Everything is legal in this match. First person to make their opponent bleed will be declared the winner. Pasta saying he can't breathe. Well, he's trying to say that he can't breathe. I would assume that's what he's saying. All I hear is a lot of strange sounds. Sounds like he's kind of gagging a little bit. Malaki now pulling Pasta all the way back to the other side of the ring, dragging Pasta by the leg. Malaki just looking down at Pasta, goes in with the elbow drop to the knee. Of course, this match is beyond personal. These two, they used to be good friends, and a lot of people actually thought that Pasta would be the one to turn his back on Category 3 first, seeing as he's the only one without a title in the group. Well, what was the group, that is? But no, Pasta stayed loyal, he stayed true to the group, and Malaki was the one that turned his back on them. Should have known from the get-go. These two now trading chops, chop for chop for chop. Stiff chops across the chest, they're almost in a competition now at this point. Malaki backs up to the ropes there. Pasta, alright, Pasta just letting it all out now. All that pent-up frustration, chop after chop after chop after chop. Across the back, across the chest, all of it. Screaming in Malaki's ear, saying F you. Pasta hits Malaki with the clothesline. Malaki flies up and over onto the apron there. Malaki is not looking so good whatsoever. Malaki held on. His face was on the apron and his legs were on the post. That's one way to hold on. Now Malaki on the apron trying to catch a breather here. Making sure he stands in front of Adam so Pasa doesn't get to him, but Pasa gets to him anyways. Pasa goes in with a huge shoulder block. Malaki falls back and bangs the back of his head against that wood right there. Referee Adam Smith trying to look. Oh, wait a minute. Malaki tries to flip up and over and he creates some space, gets into the other ring now. Quick thinking from Malaki. Meanwhile, Pasta Lopez is still staring at Malaki, watching his every move. Takes a quick breather now. Referee Adam Smith trying to make snow angels, but there's no snow in the area there, Adam. He just realized this. Malaki is now in the other ring. Pasta gets up on the corner post of the middle ring. Pasta stalking Malaki, waiting for his every move now. Seems as though Malaki is trying to get away, holding on to the post there, but it's not working out whatsoever. Malaki just kind of cornered himself at that point. Got stuck, but finally got out of it. Now he's on the apron of the ring right in front of me. Pasta telling him not to move. I don't think he's going to listen to you, Pasta. I hate to break it to you, man. Pasa jumping with a missile dropkick. Malaki flies up and over into the ring, and now he's officially in that second ring. Took a little bit of force from Pasta's feet, but it happened. There you go, referee Adam Smith right on it, saying no blood. Malaki has not been busted open quite yet. Pasta Lopez getting in the face of Malaki, going in with that cyclone kick. Doesn't look as though Pasta hit his mark though, just got a little bit of Malaki's arm. Pasta looking a little dizzy there with that kick. Goes in for a second one, second time's the charm. Runs right into Malaki. Malaki flips up and over with that one. Now Malaki clutching the bottom rope. Looks as though Malaki is kind of afraid of Pasta. He didn't look so afraid of Pasta when he was powerbombing him and low blowing him a few weeks ago. Now it looks as though the champ is a little shaken up by this. Pasa Lopez is not one happy camper right now. Now these two trading chops. Chop for chop for chop again. A lot of bad blood in this one. That's gotta be the third time that I've said it, but it's true. So don't judge me. Let me live. These two are trying to take the wind right out of each other. Staring each other down. And they're still going. Pasta trying to get away from Malaki, but Malaki just slithers in like a snake. Gets another chop. And every time Pasta thinks that he can get away, he just ends up going right back to Malaki and chopping him one more time for good measure. These two men just following each other around the ring now. Still going. Chop Fest 19, baby. That's how we like it here, I guess. Well, that's how I like it. I love chops. Finally, Malaki knocks him down. It was that last chop, you know, that 16th chop really just does it. That's what does the trick. Oh, but look at this, Malaki running towards Pasta, and Pasta flipping him up and over with a back body drop. Malaki lands outside into the snow, but, you know, I was laughing about it, but those chops really took a lot out of both men. Wait a minute, Pasta's saying fuck it. I don't know what he's about to do. Malaki is outside there. Pasa looking at the turnbuckle now. Referee Adam Smith right on the action, looking at both men intently. Oh, look at this, Pasa's going for the turnbuckle. It seems as though Pasa has given up trying to play nice. Going after the turnbuckles in the ring. He untied one. Goes after the other one now. It looks as though he's trying to get all four. This man has lost it. Pasa Lopez has lost all of his marbles if he had any. Removing all of those turnbuckles inside of the ring now. Uh-oh. Wraps his hands around Malaki's jaw and picks him up by Malaki's jaw. Very chiseled jaw that is, but it might be chiseled even more if he gets slammed into one of these posts. Oh, look at that, a Snapdragon suplex. Flipping Malaki right up and over. Now Pasta picking Malaki back up to one knee here. Pasa throwing Malaki into the ring apron now. But Malaki slithers away, slides right back into the ring. Not sure if that was a smart idea by Malaki or a bad one. But I guess we'll find out here momentarily. Pasa follows him right back into the ring. Kicks those turnbuckle pads out of the way. Pasa now just dabbing on everybody. Never know when those dabs are gonna come, you know? Dab out of nowhere. There he goes. Now Pasta running towards Malaki. Malaki running away though. Pasta almost losing his footing, but gets in the face of Malaki. Goes in with a kick, but so much has been taken out of Pasta that those super kicks don't even have the same amount of oomph that they had behind them earlier in the match. And Pasta slamming Malaki's face up against that exposed turnbuckle. Pasta Lopez wants the blood, but Adam Smith is now checking on Malaki to see if he's bleeding or not. Meanwhile, you have Victory, of course, the RWA Women's World Champion, watching on as her man Pasta Lopez faces who was her best friend in Malaki. Adam Smith saying no blood, but Pasta doesn't trust that. He wants a second opinion, telling Victory to go check and see if there's any blood. Seems as though she's saying the same thing, no blood. Malaki has not been busted open quite yet. Pasta skipping over B and C, going straight to plan D. Flipping, uh-oh, this isn't good. Putting Malaki in that tree of woe now. What's he got in mind here? Pasta putting Malaki in that tree of woe, now sliding out of the ring, looking under the apron. Moving the apron up, trying to see what he can find. I don't know if there's anything under there, man. All you're gonna find is a bunch of snow. Oh, look at that. I found something. Pasa found a steel chair, slides right into the ring. Meanwhile, all the blood is still rushing to Malaki's head. Malaki has no idea what the hell's going on, though, so it's not like he's gonna get himself out of there. All he sees is a chair and Pasta Lopez. And let me tell you, when you're upside down, I don't think that's one of the things that you want to see. Pasta has that chair in hand. I don't know what he's doing, though. Just kneeling down in front of Malaki. Pasta saying, if I can't make you bleed from the outside, how about the inside? That gave me chills. Oh, look at that. Pasta. Oh my god. Pasta repeated strikes to Malaki, trying to take his kneecaps out? Shots to the kneecaps, shots to the stomach. Relentless with that chair. Malaki is not feeling good whatsoever. Pasta Lopez has whipped Malaki across the knees, across the pelvis, across the chest. Finally puts the chair down, though. I mean, I don't know if we can tell if Malaki's bleeding from the inside. I would hope not. It doesn't sound too good. Now Pasta going up against the other corner there, trying to catch a breather, I believe. Running towards Malaki, goes in with that basement dropkick. Malaki just bends in half, lands on the back of his neck and slumps all the way down onto the canvas. Meanwhile, Pasta clutching his chest. Malaki took a lot out of Pasta from this match too. This match is of course for the RWA World Heavyweight Championship. Malaki gets back up though, barely. Pasta runs in, but Malaki catches him with a desperation big boot, it seems. Moment of desperation from Malaki, not sure what the hell to do after just being abused like that. At least he put Pasta down momentarily. Now he has the chance to capitalize on this. Huge stiff boot to the face of Pasta Lopez flipped him up and over. Now Malaki bends over and grabs that chair from the ground, runs over to Pasta excitedly. Well, limps over to Pasta, that is. Pro wrestlers really love their chairs, huh? Vandals definitely love their chairs. Oh, look at that. Malaki swinging on Pasta now. These two are just taking turns with the chops and the steel chairs. It's borderline psychotic. It's part of me that feels like they're letting each other do this. Like this is fun for them. Malaki swings only once at Pasta though. Maybe he's showing some mercy? Kind of weird. Maybe he feels bad for attacking Pasta a couple weeks ago. Not entirely sure. Pasa gets back to, oh, nope, I lied. It was a joke, everybody, I lied. Malaki swings on Pasta once again. We're just waiting on Pasta to get back up just so we can swing on him. Yeah, that is far from showing mercy. That is actually sadistic. Malaki picking Pasta back up to his feet. Malaki throws Pasta against the corner there, the exposed turnbuckle. Malaki runs towards him with that chair still in hand. Malaki just lashing that chair. Oh my god. And another one just lashing that steel chair across the stomach of Pasta. 3 times a charm. Never mind, make it 4. These two are just inflicting pain on each other like they've never felt before. These two are just inflicting pain on each other now, but Pasta Lopez sitting in the corner. Holding on to the. Wait a minute. Malaki set that chair up in front of Pasta's chest there. Set it up. The steel chair is pressed up against Pasta's chest. Malaki saying, you think the last one hurt? Pasta has no idea where the hell he is right now. Malaki says, wait and see what's coming. Yeah, I don't think Pasta's going to be getting up from that position, so there you go. I mean, he's waiting, alright. Probably against his own will, but he's waiting. Malaki now charging at Pasta. Oh my god. He hit him with that basement dropkick, but the... Oh no. The baseball slide, that is. But the, Listen, how do I put this? The top of the chair clipped Pasta in a place that nobody wants to be clipped. Yeah, yep. Pasta, yeah, right, yeah, yep, that's what's happening. Yeah, well, listen. You never know what's gonna happen. Pasta is really feeling the effects of that one, though. That is, yeah, I'm glad I'm not Pasta right now, I'll tell you that much. Malaki telling Adam to check him. I don't think Pasta's bleeding. I mean, he's feeling the pain. He's definitely feeling the pain, but I do not think that he's bleeding from that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat that. That's kind of weird. But as the, as the official, you gotta check. You gotta do your job. Let's hope that's not the case. Of course. I mean, that would be horrible. Adam Smith now, though, kneeling down next to Pasta, trying to check to see if everything is intact. I suppose. Malaki goes up and drags Pasta to him. Pasta pushes back, doesn't want to be dragged, trying to kick Malaki off of him with whatever he has left in him. I mean, both of these men have really given it their all in this match, and this is exactly what the RWA World Heavyweight Championship means to both men. You gotta be willing to put your body on the line. I mean, every match thus far tonight, all of these gentlemen that wrestled tonight proved just that. Their bodies have flown all over the place. The Destroyer, Stone, is still down. He's living proof. Look at that, Malaki throwing Pasta over, but Pasta not able to catch his balance and just kind of flops right over the top rope there. Now Malaki staring at Pasta. What's going on here? Malaki just kneels down. Oh, Malaki scoops up a bunch of snowballs. Now he's just whipping it at Pasta. I mean, listen, I'm sure the steel chair did damage to the place that Pasta does not want damage to be dealt. But if that wasn't the case, if that was not, if that didn't do the damage, I'm more than sure that these snowballs definitely will. I mean, listen, talk about talk about the cherry on top. After getting a steel chair to the no-no spot, take some snowballs, bro. Malaki saying that he's icing Pasta down. I mean, I guess that's kind of nice, Cause all that damage, you might as well try to take care of your opponent in the middle of the match. Listen, there's a first time for everything. Malaki grabbing Pasta by his beautiful locks. Pasa is, of course, a very keen guy when it comes to the haircuts that he gets. He has one specific barber he goes to all of the time. Malaki whipping Pasta into those huge wooden steps. Pasta flipping all the way up and over. Gave me flashbacks to when that happened to Cody earlier. But luckily for Cody, it was the other steps. It wasn't those big wooden ones. But I mean, the rest of the damage that he took during that match kind of made up for it. Now Malaki picking Pasta back up again, throwing him all the way into that steel post there in the corner. Meanwhile, Victory, you've got to think that this is hard for Victory to watch, but she's still doing it. Oh, look at this, Malaki slamming Pasta face first into those Christmas lights on the corner post there. Well, that's not the holiday spirit. That is just rude. Pasta trying to hold on to the post. Malaki laughing at him. Just sadistic laughter coming from the RWA World Heavyweight Champion. Referee Adam Smith checking on Pasta. Trying to see if everything is okay and intact still. Copping a feel here and there. Pasta doesn't look as though he wants to give up though. This is of course a first blood match. Neither men have been busted open quite yet, but those shots to the corner post there. Where Malaki connected Pasta's head to the corner post, that is, have got to be taking a toll on the man there. Referee Adam Smith right in front of Pasta. They're trying to ask him. You know what's funny? Malachi's actually giving him some space. I think Malachi's trying to catch a breather of his own, though. And there he goes. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Malaki now running towards Pasta. Wrapping him. Oh, and that snap suplex. Right into the snow there. Listen, like I said, the snow is artificial, so whatever is under the snow is not fun. But that snap suplex sent shockwaves right to Pasta's, well, you see it. Malaki gets back up to his feet. Pasta's not looking so good whatsoever. Malaki could easily, I mean, listen, somebody, I don't remember where I heard this before, but technically, the person whoever said this wasn't wrong. You can just take a paper cut and cut somebody open with it, I mean, that could count, but why do that? Why do that when you have all of these memories together that were shattered in an instant because of Malaki? Because Malaki felt like being Malaki, being a bully. Malaki is for the streets, ladies and gentlemen. He is for the streets. Pasta threw Malaki into the corner post there, but dropped down to both knees. He is still feeling the effects of that steel chair clip. Malaki takes advantage of this and kicks Pasta right in the face. Pasta uses Malaki to get back up. Malaki goes for that same spot once again. Now shoves him down to the ground. Look at this, Malaki just catapulted Pasta into that corner post. Gotta think Pasta's seeing a lot of lights right now if his eyes are closed. I've been there. You ever just have like a light in your face and you just close your eyes and you start seeing stars, or is that just me? Probably just me. I'm weird. Malaki not wasting any time though, picking Pasta up by his neck. Once again. Throwing Pasta into the camera now. The teleprompter, that is. Teleprompter slash camera. It's a little bit of both. I wonder if Pasta just tasted a little bit of stone sweat from that one. Oh my god, Malaki just repeatedly Pasa's head against the teleprompter there. Now Malaki just taking some time to soak it all in. He's loving what he's seeing because he's the cause of it. He's the cause of all this pain, this anger, this agony coming from Pasa Lopez. Oh, and look at that. Pasa Lopez is busted open. Oh my god, Pasa's busted clean open now. And Malaki's still on the attack. What's he doing? Going again for Pasta's head. It's over, Malaki. Oh my god. And there goes the equipment now. Topples over, finally. Malaki just slammed Pasta's head into it. Malaki apparently got frustrated that it wasn't falling over, so he grabbed it, threw it up in the air, and then threw it, and now it is on top of Pasta's face. Adam Smith, can you please move it off of the man's face? Thank you very much. Wow. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Pasa Lopez. The man is busted open. But that means one thing. Here's your winner, and still the RWA World Heavyweight Champion. He is the Drifter, Malaki. Yeah, fans not liking that one. I mean, Malaki continues. This man has been underestimated by many people, I will say. And he continues his historic reign here. He's never lost the title. He's been the first RWA World Heavyweight Champion. And now he continues that journey into the year of 2020. I mean, just when you think that the odds are stacked against him, Pasa Lopez, in my opinion, I think Malaki was the underdog, actually, coming into this match.